Just kidding. I'm here. I hit the wrong button. Hello. Can you guys hear the TV? I can hear it. I can hear my husband cleaning up the toys. We're going to give it a minute. I'm late. I'm 2 minutes late. There's a reason I'm late. I don't know what the reason is. Hello. I got New Mexico. Hi, Dan. Hi, Tracy. I have the VIP Zoom. Ooh, that was fire. We talked about going 7 layers deep with that bot. Hi, Danny. Hello. 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 Okay, we are going to be doing a giveaway. One of my swag items, resting boss face. This is a tumbler. You can drink out of it cold or hot. So this is the RBF that you have, resting boss face. Get it? RBF, resting boss face. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to give 3 of these away at the very end. Reminder to enter any of my giveaways. All you got to do is tag a friend. Tag a friend. Tag them in the comments section. Let them know that posting for profits is free. Okay. And you can absolutely share this with your friends, postingforprofits.com. So we're going to give 3 of these away to 3 lucky humans who decided to tag a friend yesterday. Now, day 5 today is all about building curiosity with a post and how to tell a story. This is going to be extremely powerful, especially for your VIPers. VIP, where you at? You guys are literally going to be able to take this straight into the bot, and the bot does it for you. Okay? VIP Zoom was brilliant. Linda, thank you. Linda, thank you. Oh, I got to show you guys something. Look up. Look up. Your fotches. You see your fotches up there? Brand Me On Demand. Linda, we got to get you up there. Jenna, I heard you just joined. We got to get you up there. We're so excited. We're so excited to have you guys. Okay. We are going to start with something really cool, though, first. I want to ask you a question. What if there was a way for you, instead of logging into 15 different social media platforms, instead of like having to log into like this one and that one and this one and that one, this one, that one to answer your DMs, what if there was a way to have all your contacts in one place and be able to track the conversations you're having in one place? So you don't have 15 notebooks over here of what they said. You don't have 17 conversations going on in 17 different social media apps. What if there was one place and it didn't hurt your algorithm? What if there was one place? And so my goal with Brand Me On Demand is to make it a one-stop shop. One-stop shop. Okay? One-stop shop to where you don't need to spend all this money on all of these tools. You have it all in one place. And so the first 10 minutes is going to be extremely important for you to understand the power of the Brand Me On Demand tools. Jamaica sent me a voice message today and I put it in my stories. She's like, you don't understand. You're not promoting this hard enough, Marina, because everything, I will never stop using Brand Me On Demand. And I put her in my stories today with her actual voice message so you could go and listen to it, okay? And I said to myself, well, I need to show that. Who better than our Brand Me On Demand COO, Donna Valdez, who is our AI nerd. When I say AI nerd in all the good ways, she keeps us on our toes with it. We never not know what's going on. We know things before they're going to happen with AI. Because inside Brand Me On Demand, we bring the best of the best. So pay attention. This is the power of Brand Me On Demand.
Go through your recent credit card and bank statements and write down all.
Hold on.
You are using.
All right, here we go.
Take a pen and paper, go through your recent credit card and bank statements and write down all of the tools that you are using and how Marina saved you so much money by grouping them all together. And as I go through the functions, you can say, oh, wait, I spend $99 on ManyChat. Oh, wait, I spend $120 on Project Broadcast. This is going to help you keep it all together. And then the analytics go across the whole platform. So you get this bird's eye view. This is what I absolutely love. You get this bird's eye view of what money is being generated, how many conversations you're having, and who's looking at what. Conversations. Imagine if you could link, I mean, I don't know about you guys. Do you go rabbit hunting? Like you go into your Instagram DMs, so you try to remember who you talked to. Then you go to Facebook Messenger and you're trying to figure out what conversations you had over there. Then you're like, okay, I can't forget about the emails, right? And you're going off on all these little spits. And I call it rabbit hunting. You're trying to catch all the rabbits in all the different places. You don't want to miss anything. Conversations pulls it all in one spot. You will connect your Facebook and Instagram. You're going to connect your email. You're going to be able to have all the conversations all in one spot. You won't miss anything else. That's one of the best things about, I mean, the time I save if I just go here and look at my conversations, and then I can bang out all the conversations that I need responses at one time. Who pays for Calendly? Even the free version, if you're cheap like me. Calendars will pull your calendar together, create unlimited calendars. So like a booking calendar. If you are collaborating with someone and you want to, I don't know, like do training or coaching, this is where you could do multiple calendars and it's all connected. If you have Gmail or if you have Calendly, Outlook, it will connect to your main calendar so you don't overbook yourself. I've done that. I've made calendars where I'm like, oh crap, I've overbooked myself. Now everything is done through this. I'm telling you things. I want you to write down the tools that you already are buying, the things that you already are using. Context, this is a CRM. It's relationship management. When we talk about the fortune is in your email list, I mean, when TikTok went out for 12 hours, the world stopped spinning and everyone was freaking out, right? And you heard people talking about how important the email list is. If I don't care if you are marketing icebergs to Eskimos, you need to be able to tell the Eskimos where to go get the icebergs, right? That's what the power of an email list is. This system puts in, you can import lists. So if you have MailChimp, Aweber, GetResponse, Constant Contact, now you can use this. What I love about this, when you have a contact in here and you start having communication or you start emailing or SMSing, everything is kept in one spot to that contact. There's no more, oh, did I tell Marina that I was, supposed to meet her somewhere? It's all stored in one spot. Every calendar item that you've had with that person, every dollar they've spent with you, it's going to track it all in their contact record. Opportunities. Have you ever tried marketing to someone and you didn't know where you left off with them? Has that ever happened to anybody? Or is it just me? Just me? Like where I got to follow up with someone? That's what opportunities does. It will track, you can create a pipeline of whatever your product is. Yoga pants. I don't know, whatever your product is, coaching, whatever it is. And if you come up with, you can create the pipeline of a natural flow for someone. And this will track every contact and every conversation. So you don't lose track of who it is you're supposed to follow up with, who are you supposed to have closing conversations with, who are you supposed to re-engage. It's all done here. And that's so cool. Payments. Okay. This is where I get really excited. How many people use DocuSign? You know, they clip me for 20 bucks a month. They clip me for 20 bucks a month. You can do contracts, documents, and e-signatures here. And when you send it to someone, now it goes into their contact record, right? So you don't have to say, oh, did I send that? Did I send that? Oh, let me just go to the contact record and it's there. Orders, or let's go back to products, digital products, physical products. You can create products. This is like a Shopify. This is your Shopify all in one. So you can create a store, your products, you can create coupons, you can do subscriptions. You have it all here. Integrations, you can use Stripe, PayPal. I mean, these are new. They only did for a long time, Stripe, but now you can use any of these integrations and the money goes right to your account. So there's that. It's pretty cool. Marketing. This, chef's kiss. The social planner, it will connect. You could do Facebook pages, your Instagram, doesn't matter, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest. You can connect it all right through here. My VA has my social media booked all the way through right now. I'm looking at April. And you can do so much with this, including there's AI and templates that are built in. Once you connect all this, you get a calendar. You can cross purpose. You can do reels, stories, lives, all of it, all in here. It's real. And you get analytics. So that's even better. Emails. Again, this is where your templates are. If you have a brand and you want to keep the same template for all of it, you can keep your templates here. If you're sending out a campaign to all your people, you create it there. Snippets are, I don't know why they call it snippets. It's text. It's SMS. They had to get fancy, call it snippets and throw another syllable in there. It's SMS. Countdown timers. I don't know why it's in marketing. Don't ask. But if you ever see those really fancy countdown timers on funnels, that's where that's at. Trigger links. Trigger links are actions that have analytics. So if you put a trigger link to, you want to know who's, a trigger link to your lead magnet. This will keep track. So in the automations, if they click on that trigger link, XYZ might happen. And then you get who clicked on my trigger link, right? So you can have hundreds. There's no limit to the number of trigger links that you can have. Brand boards, your logo, your colors, throw them in there. And then it makes it a little bit easier and consistent when you're building out creatives. And this is new. You can run Facebook ads, you can run Google ads, you can run them all through here. And again, it's the analytics that make this amazing. But you can get geek out crazy on the automations. Let me just throw this up here. So automations are things that you don't have to do that do for you. That's a good way to put it. Made no sense, but it works. How many of you use ManyChat? How many of you wish you had something that would go into your DMs or your comments and maybe reply to comments for you? That's what all this does. There are pre-done ones for you, but when you start learning how to do these, game changer, including ChatGPT is put into this. So look at this one. Instagram comment automation. It can automate the DM replies to comments. You know, when you say, hey, drop the word hello, and then all of a sudden you see different, you can do that here. You don't have to go babysit your social. It will do it here. It will create those comments in response to whatever you put and put people into your DMs. It means that this will send a DM to whoever put the comment in. Hey, so glad you made a comment. Here's the free whatever it was that you said in your post. It will do it for you. I mean, gosh, I've spent so much time. So much time. It's embarrassing responding to comments and sending messages one by one by one by one. And then I was too cheap after a while. I was paying $99 for ManyChat and got so irritated that I was spending $99. So when I realized that I can automate all this, yes, thank you. Facebook comments with Workflow AI, Facebook comment automations, it's all in here. Nurture series, you got cold, people that you haven't talked to in a while. This will warm them up. This will give you all of that. Webinar registration, confirmation. You book in an appointment on your calendar. It's those, hey, 5 minutes until we meet. That's what this does. Again, look at this birthday. How many? Have you ever sent a birthday message or you forgot to send a birthday message? So you can use your automations. Here's the thing. I mean, look at all these different things that you can do. A trigger is what lights the fire, right? It's a trigger to start the automation, whatever it might be. These are all the different things you can start with. TikTok form submitted. I mean, you can get crazy with this, right? So let's say you have a form. Someone's filled out a lead magnet. So we're going to do, or someone bought a digital product, right? And you're going to send them something. Let's just pick a form. I don't even know if there's any forms here. Oh, there's no forms in here. All right, well, I'll show you what one looks like. But you can do, if someone orders something, you can send them a thank you note, not just the regular thank you note, but maybe instructions, a follow-up. You can do wait times. I've got an automation in there that 72 hours from this date, this email is going to go out. 48 hours from this date, this email is going to go out. If they click on this email, it's going to have a link. And if they click on the link, we'll know. It's all done in here. Unlimited funnels. Yes, unlimited funnels. You can create funnels. And then if you're using like ClickFunnels, you can do it one-click imports. Yeah. How many people was spending $199 a month forever at ClickFunnels? Me? Just me? I mean, you can create funnels in seconds and it's drop and drag editors. You could do unlimited. That's all I can say. It's pretty fun. Websites. Now, what's the difference between a funnel and a website? Great question. Thank you for asking. Funnels have steps. You do this, you click on it, you're going to go to the next step. You're going to do this, you're going to click on it, you go to the next step. Websites, if I click on it and I want to go back, I can, right? Websites are more like information purpose. They might have usually it's 3 pages, about me, contact, and home, so my services, and they might have a store. Funnels don't have hardly any, really no navigation. It's single sales focused. Click this, do this, get to the next step. Some funnels are 2 pages, some, 2 steps. Maybe you buy something and there's a thank you. I've seen funnels that are really like 7, 10, 15 steps because how many people get into the upsell purgatory? Do you really want this or just, just a purchase? Click here. You click, I don't want it. No, thank you. And they give you another sales page, right? That's another step of the funnel. So it just depends. You can do it whatever your heart's desire here. Stores. Remember, you created all those products. Here you create your store. Store gets embedded into your website. So you got Shopify. You ever been on Shopify, spent $39 at Shopify? It's all in here. So you start to see the money you save when you start using this. Webinars. This is cool. If you wanted to create a landing page with a countdown on an important funnel or an important webinar that you're going to do, you could do your webinar registration here. How many people have used EverWebinar, Webinar Jam? I know, I'm a tool nut. I used them, spent a lot of money on them. Analytics. It'll show you across all of your stores, all of your sites, all of everything, all the analytics that your heart's desire. Blogs. I tell you what, blogs are my #1 SEO, organic SEO, to drive traffic to my website. So you can use blogs and, create fresh content. It's great for SEO and keyword richness. WordPress, dump it. You don't need it. WordPress to me with the sites, everything that you have here, you don't need WordPress. But if you have a WordPress, you can actually import it and pack it and put it over here. Surveys, SurveyMonkey, same idea. You could send a survey to your clients. You can send a survey to your customers. Again, if one of your contacts fills that out, All that information is stored in their contact record. If it's someone new fills out a form or survey that's not in your contact record, it will create one. So you're constantly building that list. You're constantly building it out. Quizzes, you can get a little fun with based on answers. I like gently direct decisions based on answers, which is kind of cool. QR codes. This is cool. Creating a QR code that's branded to you with your logo. You can do it. And it's all included. It's all included. And you get total analytics. You can send your QR. It doesn't have to be inside here. It doesn't have to be a funnel or anything else, but it's all in here. And it tracks every click that goes through that QR code. It's really great. So memberships are your courses. Who has Kajabi? Had Kajabi. This is a one click. If you've had a Kajabi, you can with one click can bring in all your courses from Kajabi. So memberships are where your community is going to live. You have unlimited courses. There's no, they don't nickel and dime. This whole system is yours, which is amazing.
So hear me out a second. All that sounds great, right? Now I can guarantee that 90% of you are like, that's awesome. All those buttons I can push, but how am I going to do all that all by myself? I know you're thinking that. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're like, yeah, that's really cool, but like, then what? You're like, that sounds so cool, but then what? Okay. Hear me out a minute. I needed to find a way to be able to not tell you what to do, but to create the template inside of a software that you could use that was with my copy, but was for your brand. So as I'm teaching you personal branding, as I'm teaching you webinars, as I'm teaching you how to convert through copy, through posts, through email marketing, through blogging, through podcasts, through all the things that I teach, courses, affiliate marketing, I needed a way to be able to create templates for you to be able to plug and play. And so what I needed was to be able to show up every week and help you execute exactly what Corey just said. We have live workshops inside of Brand Me On Demand with templates of you plugging and playing into this. You are not going to have that emptiness that you see. For those of you that are in Brand Me On Demand, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My AI bot, Marina On Demand, is yours. That is not what you saw tonight. That is something completely different that I'm going to show you tomorrow night. Okay? So if you're like, listen, I need to know more. I need to know if this makes sense for me. I need to know if you're not ready to invest and you're like, I just want to dilly-dally, please don't apply. Do not apply. This is not for you. If you're like, I'm ready to be one of those top earners, I want to build a brand. I want to sell the things I want to sell. I want to make money. I want to build a brand. I want to be messy to make millions. I want messy to millions like Marina did. Then drop the word apply so you can book your call. Book your call and see if Brand Me On Demand is for you. That's just a piece of what you get. I show up live every week, Zoom style. And we work in real time, just like we did on the VIP Zoom today. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to go into building curiosity by storytelling? I'm about to blow your mind with this one. Be ready. And for those of you that have the VIP bot, you're welcome. All right, let's go.
Hi, hello healers. Before we get this party started, if this is the first time you're seeing my fotch, which means space in Italian, hello. My name is Marina Simone. I'm the CEO and founder of Moms and Heels, where we teach busy moms how to slay online sales so they can go from the cubicle to the throne as a fierce, free human. Yeah. And I gotta tell you, one of the reasons that I became a mompreneur was to buy back moments, right? I missed my daughter take her first steps. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. It was this specific time where I thought there was never going to be another life for me. Being chained to a cubicle, missing my daughter take her first steps, my boss over my shoulder, knowing I was upset because I had just got the text that she had walked and I wasn't there while she was at daycare, and having my boss over my shoulder telling me not to cry, to keep it professional, and to get the work done that I couldn't leave. That was just a moment that like, I felt like the worst mom on the planet. I don't know if you've ever experienced something where you've missed something in your family's life or your kid's life before, where you legit just felt like a shitty person. This was that moment for me back in 2011. And I remember just thinking in the car, crying on the way to pick my kid up, being the last parent there, always the first one to drop her off and the last one to pick her up. I was like,
There's gotta be a better way.
and I remembered about this friend of mine that was from high school that kept trying to tell me about this business opportunity. And it wasn't because I didn't want extra money. It was literally just because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that that would work for me. I didn't believe because I had no network. Like, people never wanted to make money with me because of my past. I just didn't believe that this was something that could work for me. And so thinking back to where I am now and what I overcame, and the fact that I trusted this person enough to show up to watch a presentation, I was inspired by the stories that were told there to believe for a second that it could work for me. And I want you to know right now, what I just did is probably built curiosity in a lot of you to know more about my story and know more about what I said yes to, how I said yes, how the meeting went, and the specifics that go with it. And I want to share with you tonight exactly how I just told you that story with my curiosity 6-step formula. It is important that you become a better storyteller on your social media. I don't know if you guys see the ads lately, but even the ads on social media are very much people telling stories. TikToks, Reels, all the things. It's storytelling. Remember what I said on day 1 of the posting for profit? I said you have to stop being so hard on yourself. You're learning a new skill set. You need to learn the skills. You're going to have to do them, screw them up, mess them up, get better. The only way you can become really good at something is by practicing and screwing it up. Your story is what matters. So I'm excited tonight to share with you what I use anytime I'm going to tell a story, whether I'm on stage, whether I'm telling a story like this, whether I'm sharing my story when I'm presenting, whether I'm telling my story in story sequences, whatever it is, I use this. It's important. So I'm excited to go over this with you. So we have the workbook. Here's an example of those of you that do the VIP. When you upgrade to VIP, you're going to receive a workbook, the digital download. And so if you're like, I've been watching this for free, but I want the workbook so I can go back and watch the replays are free. When you're purchasing the workbook, when you upgrade for $47, you will get the workbook of all these things that will be laid out for you. So instead of just whiteboard style, you're going to have a workbook to work with. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to discuss the story that you're telling. The story that you're telling, or the curiosity you build, is never going to be around your product or around your business. I know that's hard for some of you, but you are always what you're building curiosity around. What you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're watching, what you're buying, what you're shopping, where you're shopping, why you're shopping there. What changed for you? What got better for you? But you, my friend, are the person that people are curious about. I mean, people want to know what I got going on. Yes. Is that not weird? I know. It's so weird. People will message me and literally ask me, like, where'd you get those glasses? Or where'd you buy that? Or what were you using? Or because they're curious about you. All right? Step 1. It's actually not step 1. It's just, this is what we're going to build this formula around. You, boo-boo. Okay, let's go. You're going to learn that there's 6 pieces to this, right? 6. Number 1, specific problem and a specific moment. I told you about a specific problem I had with missing moments in my kid's life. And then what I did is I brought a specific moment into that when I remember missing my daughter taking her first steps. I brought you into my story with a specific problem and a specific moment. So right here, I want you to think, what is the specific problem and what is the specific moment that you're going to talk about in that post or in that moment or on stage or when you tell your story. You can use this when you're storytelling at any time. Somebody asks you to tell your testimonial story. Beep bop. I am remembered for missing my daughter's first steps whenever I get on stage because people relate to that. So how do we do this when it comes to the product? This is hard for some of you because you sell the weight loss result and you don't talk about the specific moment that you got back. That's important. So hear me out for a second. Let's pretend we're talking about my product, which is the 5-day drop. You lose 5 pounds in 5 days with your 5 besties. Yes, I branded it. My 5-day drop, this is how I would market it to my people. Remember, day 1 for posting for profits, what did we talk about? We talked about laugh, love, learn, lead. We talked about those specific problems that I would have, that I would relate to. So let's just say I'm talking to me and I think about my 5-day drop program. I'm gonna think about a specific problem. I personally am turning 40 years old this year. So specific problem that I got is the hormonal pooch, okay? I was gonna keep it 100. Is that damn hormonal pooch. And the specific problem this hormonal pooch causes is I can't zip up my damn jeans or I can't wear my favorite pair of jeans. I'm like literally stuck in, you know how it's like, you see I'm sorry, I'm dying today. But like when you literally like, we're stuck in those yoga pants because they suck them in here, but then they make your booty look good because they got the thingy in them. Yeah, like I want to be able to wear my damn jeans. You know what I mean? Little pooch is making me where I can't wear my freaking favorite jeans. And I don't say muffin top because I eat muffins. I love my muffins. So specific problem, specific hormonal pooch with the jeans. Now I'm going to get even deeper because I want to talk about why I have the hormonal pooch. What's my specific problem? For me, it's like the cravings of crap. Binge eating 9:30, 10 o'clock at night when I'm like, finally my brain calms down. Like I can watch my Netflix and chill. And then I'm like, I take my depression and anxiety medication. And then I'm like, I'm hungry and I want to eat. Right? This is a specific problem that I have. So I know the specific problem, the specific moment I'm going to think about. And I'm going to talk about is right before I did the 5-day drop. And I'm going to talk about how I went in my closet and I was trying on clothes because I had to be on stage. And I was looking in the mirror and I was like, dude, I can't wear that. Like I can see the pooch in those pants. Like I can't even wear the tight pants. Like that's a problem. If I can't wear the pants that hold the belly in because the pooch is still coming out, freaking hormones, like that's going to be a problem. And so I'm like, all right, well, I got to wear those jeans then, but I still can't zip up the jeans. Like that is a specific moment where I started to feel like really not confident and crappy about myself. So I've identified the specific problem. I've identified who I'm targeting. I'm not trying to talk to everyone. Some of you right now are trying to talk to everyone in every damn post that you're talking to no one. Get specific. Some of you can do the baby pooch because you just had a baby. Some of you are like, maybe I got to talk about, the pudge. Call it a pudge. Maybe with your makeup, there's cakey makeup that you've been wearing and I have a makeup that's so much better. Or you have a skincare product that finally doesn't burn your face off or make your face discolored or whatever. Get in your niche. Exactly. Number 2, bold statement or start with a question. When you think of starting with a question, like when you start off, it engages someone in the beginning. Or you could start with a bold statement. So for example, I could literally start my post off with stupid hormonal pooch. Kiss my ass. I don't know. Bold statement. What is it doing? It's a bold statement that I'm starting with. Some of you are like,
Yo, you're a little ratchet. I would never start a post that way.
oh, no problem. You could start it with a question. Am I the only one that literally thinks of eating muffins when I look at my own muffin top? That's a question that I think people who have a muffin top or feel like they have one would definitely pay attention to. Start it off with something bold and how you're going to weave it in with a specific problem or the specific moment that you're going to talk about. Okay. So that's number 2. Remember 80-20. 80-20. So curiosities are not going to be 80% of the time. It'll be 20% of the time. So remember the 80-20 rule. This is where that 20% comes in or less. Number 3, we have to tell the story. So we identified the problem. We identified the hormonal pooch, blah, blah, blah. Now we've got to tell the story. I remember when standing in the mirror and I literally was looking at what I was going to wear on stage and blah, 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 blah. And I ask myself, would I ever feel X again? Write that shit down. If you're getting the workbook, don't you worry, you'll get all these scripts. I remember when I thought, would I ever feel like blank again? Would I ever be able to be with my daughter when she crossed stage winning awards, or would I be stuck and chained to a cubicle? You guys got to get better at telling stories. So here where you tell that story and you say these things, tell the story. I remember, man, would I ever feel this way? Then this happened. Number 4, we need to throw in the product. Thank you, 5-day drop. Tell the story. I remember when, would I ever feel this way again? Then this happened. Thank you, 5-day drop. 5 days later, X happened. 5 days later, I looked in the mirror, I put on my jeans, and they zipped. I felt good and I looked good. I mean, I took selfies in the mirror. I posted them on Instagram. I put my heels on. I put more makeup on. I did my hair. I put my perfume on. I felt good. Did I say how much weight I lost? Nope. Did I make any claims? Nope. I don't have to. 5 days later, my jeans fit. Y'all, I did lose 6 pounds in 5 days, but I didn't have to say that. I'm expressing the confidence that I felt. 5 days later. This is a way for you to indirectly throw in the product without being a spammy Tammy. This is the PS. I tried it all just like you. This is where you put what didn't work. This is where you're letting them know, hey, I know that there's those starve yourself and eat an apple every day kind of diets, and I tried them and it didn't work. The hormonal freaking pooch said, screw you, fat diet. It's gonna work. So I know how you feel. It didn't work for me either. What are you doing here? You're relating to them. You're letting them know. Been there, done that, just like you. And then here's what I got. 2 big benefits. Not all of them. Not, oh my God, the 5-day drop, I lost 6 pounds, and then I lost like 2.5 inches, and then my bloat was gone, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and this happened. You guys are literally overselling the shit out of your stuff, and you don't need to. Give me 2 big benefits. Pick the other benefits for the next freaking story post that you do. Some of you probably need to do 2, just do 1. What was the big benefit? I felt damn good in jeans I couldn't zip up, and I felt good walking out that door. Do I need to say anything else at that point? Not really. But here I'll put the 2 big benefits in there from the 5-day drop. Ready? Here's what I got. I stopped craving crap at night, and I found my new black dress reset. What am I doing? I'm just gonna get another name. Meaning, anytime I want to fit into my jeans or my little black dress, now I have the program. Boom! Last thing, call to action. Now, some of this will work for you, some of it won't. So that's final. So here's the 6th step. Now the final piece is the call to action. Some of your call to actions suck, like really, really bad. And I want to help you like not feel so awkward when you do it in a post. So here's what I do. I say BTW, which is by the way, I personally can say this. So you got to think about how you can make this work for your product or your business. By the way, I can give $25 off to 10 new droppers. Lemon Note. XO, Marina. And let's do a picture of me. Wait, Marina, you're not even going to put a before and after with it? No. Maybe I'll use a picture of me and my kid. They work better. Maybe I'll do a picture of me and my dog because he's cute and I need to write him off. It doesn't always have to be a before and after picture. We're going to talk about ways to use selfies. Don't worry. We're going to get into that too. Does this make sense? I hope you get it. This is the place to be for the next 20 days with me. The next 20 days. I promise you, I'm gonna change the way you look at social media. Stop looking for 5,000 scripts to use and done for you freaking posts from your upline. I want you to create the skill set that I've learned that makes me money whenever I need it. Keep that in mind. You guys are learning a new skill set. It's powerful. Nobody can take this away from you. All right? I love you guys. Don't forget to upgrade. Bye.
Okay. I think you know what your homework assignment is going to be this evening. I want you to craft your curiosity post. Craft it. No before and after picture. No before and after pictures allowed. I want you to story tell. Yes or yes. If you are taking on this challenge, drop the number 3 in the comment section. Okay? Drop a number 3 in the comment section if you're like, yes, I'm going to take this challenge. I'm proud of you guys. Yes, we will be here on Saturday and Sunday. I guarantee some of you ain't going to show up because you think you know everything you need to know now. We just getting started. We got 20 more days. We got 20 more days together. I told you, you're going to love me or hate me by the end of this. But I'm going to make sure you learn a little something, something. Yeah? I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Reminder, if you want to apply for Brand Me On Demand, you want all the tools, you want the cool AI, you want to meet with me every single week, you need help with your brand, you want me to create your mission statement, you want me to create your logo, you want me to create all the things, help you write out all the stuff, you want to be a really cool marketer, I got your back. Join us on Brand Me On Demand. Just drop the word apply in the comment section and we will reach out to you. Or if you're like, I don't want nobody knowing I'm applying, it's nobody's business. Go to brandmeondemand.com. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.